Hello and welcome. When we talk about cloud migrations, most of the focus is on what we are moving to the cloud. But in many real projects, one important decision is what not to move, at least not right now. That's where retain strategy comes in. Retains mean keeping some systems on the premise data center, not because you forgot about them, but because there is a clear reason why moving them to the cloud doesn't make any sense right now. This might sound like a delay, but actually it's a strategic decision. Retain is about doing what's best for the business, not just what's technically possible. Before we proceed, if you find this content helpful, please like and subscribe. Your support helps grow our community and signals to YouTube that this channel provides valuable information. I appreciate your help in sharing knowledge. So, when does retain make sense? There are a few common cases I've seen. Legacy systems that are tightly integrated with hardware, like factory floor machines, ATM networks, or specialized medical equipment. Applications with compliance or legal restrictions that require local hosting, for example, systems that hold sensitive data and can't leave the territory of country. Tools with planned end of life. Maybe this application is being replaced soon, so migration it now would waste time and money. Or systems that are still working well, but are not cloud ready, unfortunately. Maybe they depend on outdated operation system versions or use technologies that don't work well in the cloud. The point is, you look at the full picture, and if the cost or risk of moving is too high, you keep it where it is, at least for now. So, how does the retain strategy work in a real project? It starts during the cloud readiness assessment. You review all systems and ask, is this a good candidate for cloud migration? Is it worth the effort? Is there real value in moving it? For each system, you group them into categories: move now, move later, or retain. Once you decide to retain a system, you don't just ignore it. You build a plan. You document the reason it's been retained. You check for any dependencies with cloud systems. You set a review timeline. Maybe you'll evaluate it in 6 months or 1 year. This helps you manage risk and avoid problems later. For example, if a retained application depends on a database that is moving to the cloud, you need to ensure that the connection still works after migration. From infrastructure side, retain often means hybrid architecture. You may connect on-premise systems to the cloud using VPNs or private links. You also want shared identity systems, so users can log into both systems, cloud and on-premise tools smoothly. There is one more thing. Retain doesn't mean forever. In many cases, teams keep applications on-premise temporarily and revisit the decision later. This could be after upgrading the operation systems, modernizing the application, or maybe finding better cloud alternatives. So, what are the benefits of this retain strategy? You reduce migration risk by avoiding complex systems. You save time and budget but by not moving low-value workloads. You can focus your energy on applications that bring real cloud benefits. And what are the risks? You need to manage hybrid complexity like cross-systems dependencies. Some teams may forget about the retained systems, which can lead to security or support issues. If there is no timeline, retained systems can slowly become a technical debt. That's why my advice is document the why, stay control, and keep it on the roadmap. In summary, retain is not a gap in your migration. It's a valid cloud strategy. It helps you focus, reduce risks, and plan smarter. The cloud is not about moving everything. It's about moving the right things at the right time. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.